Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Petty Report. So, I'm here to talk about Xscape still kicking it. Hey. So, needless to say, I'm a child of the 90s. Well, I wasn't born in the 90s, but we can pretend. So Xscape getting back together was like everything to me. This show happening is everything to me. The Great Escape Tour happening with Monica and Tamar, like all of my favorite people in one place, is everything to me. I got my ticket. I'll be there on New Year's Eve. So I'm just excited about all of this. So they open a show. They're basically just kind of reviewing how the group initially broke up and why they ended up getting back together. Now, basically, the group, they broke up because of Candy and Tasha. Let's keep it real. It's a power struggle. There's still a power struggle, but I hope they work this out for the sake of them and all of us. But I found it kind of interesting when they were talking about getting back together. It really kind of looked like the whole purpose in the beginning was just kind of to stop the movie. Like, or at least for Candy. She seems to want to be more resistant towards everything, which was really interesting for her. But I'll get into that a little bit later. But Jermaine Dupri was going to do an Xscape biopic without involving any members of Xscape. So that kind of made them all come together and say, okay, no, you can't do this. And in the midst of this, it seems like this whole reformation of the group started happening, but it was kind of only on the terms that Tamika would apologize for calling Candy a big old hoe and for hunching on everybody from Jermaine Dupri to Jermaine Dupri daddy to everybody in So Def. So now, I'm not going to say that that was the first time I had heard or read anything about that pertaining to Candy when Tamika said it. I mean, the streets, like Wendy said, the streets talk, okay? But, of course, Tamika ends up going on, I think it was V103 with Big Tigger. How you doing, Tigger? To do the apology because Candy did not want a private apology. She wanted a radio apology, and I'm here for the petty with Candy with that because if you're going to blast me in public, you're going to apologize to me in public too. So I don't even blame her for asking for the public apology. So we go through the whole review of the breakup and the getting back together, and now we're at the first rehearsal for the group, which Tamika, girl, I know you got the shits, girl, but you just gonna have to come to rehearsal and sing and shit, sang some more, go shit some more, and then keep on singing. I mean, the show must go on, honey. I'm just saying, y'all just got back together. You already trying to call out? What's the attendance policy? Where is HR? Mona. So the rehearsal, Candy feels kind of out of place because they've kind of done like some change to the song because after Candy quit or after she left and dismembered herself or non-member herself, whatever the agreement was called, the three of them did go kind of perform and do a little bit of Xscape stuff, and I think they tried to replace her or did replace her at one point. I'm not sure. So obviously, after the three of them went on the road, and then they ended up eventually adding replacements. Um, I guess they tweaked some of the songs, so they kind of threw Candy off in the rehearsal process because I guess she wasn't feeling a part of the group. She still kind of felt a separation, and she was still, from what we come to find out when her and Tiny talked at the end of the episode, that she was still just kind of hesitant to go full force into Xscape so quickly. So, but she could have been open about that instead of just kind of passively aggressive, standing off. Like you could just kind of tell there was a wedge between her and the group. I think Tiny is doing her best to try to be the mediator and the peacemaker. And then you have the sisters on one side. So it's a lot of interesting relationship dynamic stuff, and it's really interesting to see Candy in this spot because I guess because Candy, has done, all the Candy coded stuff. She has tags, bedroom Candy, writing, all that stuff. Like, Candy has been the boss. Like, it's been Candy in charge. Candy makes the decisions, and now she's coming back into this dynamic of having to either A, listen to what Tasha wants to do, or all of them having to come to an agreement when usually she's in a position to say yes or no, we ain't gonna do that. So Tamika Scott is reality TV gold. I love her personality. I'm shocked no one has tried to get her on a Housewives or even a Love and Hip Hop. I'm just saying, type of show. Like, she seems like she would do really well, but I feel like Latasha is kind of holding back a little bit, but I think she's being smart in why she's holding back because Candy's coming in this with the big fan base behind her. We've been watching Candy on Housewives for years. We know Candy and Tiny wrote No Scrubs, so we give them all the love for that because that's still the jam whenever it comes on. So I think she's being very smart with how she comes across on television. You know, especially as it relates to Candy, because with Candy's fan base, I mean, let's just be real. In order of the fan bases, you're probably gonna have Candy, then Tiny. That could be argued. And then you have the Scott sisters. I mean, I'm just being real. Love the sisters. Think they talented. Obviously, I love me some Tamika. But she knows how to play this. I did side with Candy and T.I. on the set list, but I did love that we got to see Tiny's mom and Shekinah. Shekinah is also a reality TV goal. I don't know why we don't see more of her on television. I don't know if that's a personal option or somebody just not after her like they should be. If I'm a producer, I'm trying to get Shekinah on television to make me and her a coin. So, yay to Bravo for putting her on. Maybe something will grow from this. But all in all, good show. Candy, I want you to get this complaining spirit off of you. Like, everybody put Candy on the complaining spirit shut-in list down to the church. Because, I mean, that's just the way it's coming off. I don't think that's truly her. You know, usually on Housewives, Candy is kind of the more, I guess, voice of reason, unless she's...
I'll drag you in this bitch! What?
Yeah, you know. So I hope she can get over just all her stuff, because it looks like it's just mainly her that is just not ready to jump on and do this thing. But Candy do got a lot of coin, and I don't know how to shape Well, Tiny got good coin too. I don't know how the coin is shaped up for the Scott sisters. I mean, Tiny got good coin too, but I don't know how the coin is shaped up for the Scott sisters. So they definitely going in full force. Like I know both of them have done plays and stuff like that. They probably still doing like background session work, different things, but like this is their like second chance, like to really get on this legendary coin train ride. So I think at least Tasha gonna put in work. Tamika gonna put in work when she get there. Tamika, get your ass to rehearsal on time. Okay. So let's just see how it shapes up for next week. And I'm here for the rest of the season, giving you my thoughts and my opinions. I don't know why you care, but if you're watching, you do. See you next week.